Welcome back to the £100 to £10,000 reselling challenge. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the pursuit of thriftiness. And also welcome to this challenge where I have been using my initial investment of £100 since August 2024 and built it up to this figure here, with approximately this figure here in unsold inventory. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention, I've done this all as a complete beginner to reselling. So obviously I've made a few mistakes along the way, which has resulted in me having a great deal of what I consider to be dead stock. So that's why I've devised a plan to get rid of as much as possible using Vinted and see how much money and space I can free up in a week to allow me to buy new and improved stock. So first of all, let's talk strategy. So why Vinted? Well, to me, Vinted seems a lot more fast-paced than other platforms. A true clear out your old junk marketplace. And I think it probably gives me the best chance to get rid of all this stuff. Now, the Vinted algorithm seems to favour the new listings. So my first port of call is to delete all of these old listings and relist them. Hopefully, these fresh listings will create fresh interest. I should also mention that profit is not my main aim here. I'm trying to free up some money and some space. So when I mean I'm getting rid, I am getting rid. Not for free, but it's going to be cheap. Well, we better get started then. I'm not really looking forward to this. There's a lot of old listings. Only the best. Let's have a proper brew. I'm not actually from Yorkshire, so it just sounds like I'm taking the piss. I'm not. Right, we're ready. Man, this is a slog. I've barely made a dent. I'll just see you when I'm done, because this is going to go on too long. Bloody hell, just finished listing everything on Vinted, and that was a slog and a half. That's a red ass eye, isn't it? I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Got square eyes now. Been looking at a screen too long. I'm going to go relax now and we'll see if we've sold anything tomorrow. It's the next day now and we listed like 90 items yesterday. And you know what? It's kind of worked. We've sold 7 things since then. Only been about 18 hours, I would say. Let me show you what we've sold. So first up we sold this Keel Toys bunny rabbit hair thing for £1.50. Next we got rid of this Gant jumper for £8. We sold this amazing Spider-Man pinball machine thing for £3.21. Got £4 for these Nike canvas trainers. Got £7 for these high-tech squash shoes. Got £5 for the Caribbean Sky Crane 2-litre backpack. And lastly, we got £7 for these Reed brogues. So already we've managed to raise £37.71 if my calculation is correct, to add to the balance, just from stuff that I probably wasn't going to sell anyway, so we might as well get rid of it. So out of the 90 listings, I'm hoping to sell about 40 of them, and that would be really quite good. That would be a massive clear out within the week. And at this rate, 7 items per day, we should be smashing that really. Right, I'll get these packaged up and sent out. What have we sold on day 2? It's going pretty well. I've sold 9 items, well, 7 on Vinted. But 2 of the items, weirdly, sold on eBay. Now, this is just a conspiracy theory, really. But I think if you list something on Vinted, eBay are aware of it and they push the item more. It's just a conspiracy theory. I highly doubt that is what's happening, but it's weird that the day after I listed 2 things, they have just sold on eBay. Yeah, it's just weird the fact that I listed everything one day on Vinted and then the next day 2 of those items have sold on eBay, despite being sat there for months and months with little to no interest. Right, let's go through what we've sold then. I'm going to count those 2 eBay ones, by the way, into this total, because I make the rules. So if you've got a problem with that in the comments, then it's my video, isn't it? It's my challenge. I make the rules. But yeah, let's go through them. So first we got rid of these Nike football boots for £8. I'm pretty sure we bought them for more than that. No one wanted them, so gotta get rid. Finally got rid of these kennel Schmengens. Schmenger? Is it Schmengen or Schmenger? Schmenger. Got those for from the 99p shop and sold them for £8. Got £1 for this thing. Pretty sure I bought it for £1.50. Got £13 for these Solomon trainers. Got £3 for this Levi's shirt. It's got paint stains on it, by the way. Probably could have got more, but yeah, it's got a few little paint stains here and there. Got £1.70 for this Mahrez Rashguard swim t-shirt. I had it up for £2 and then they just counted for £1.70. Like, really? You really want that 30p saving? But I don't care, so yeah, get rid. Another £8 for this Gant V-neck jumper. And the 2 sales on eBay, got £19.95 for this Woolana seat pad thing. And then finally sold these Loke Ealing shoes, which I thought I was going to get like 80 quid for them. Yeah, I only got 20 quid after just constantly lowering the price until someone offered me 20 and I took it. So yeah, those have also sold. Right, so it's time to get those all packaged up and sent. I haven't done the calculations for how much value I've sold, so I'll put it up there. I think I'm just going to have a tracker there, you know, seeing how much I can make within this week. But for day 2, I think we're actually over £100 raised. It's going pretty well. I'll see you tomorrow. It is now day 3 of the clear out, and what have we sold? It's not too shabby yet again. This has been probably one of the slowest ones. I've had a lot of offers and I've accepted them, but they just don't pay for some unknown reason. Don't know what that's all about, but oh well. I'll show you what we've actually sold now. So first up, we sold the Starbucks tea tumbler for £3. We sold the Newcastle United bag and wallet combo thing for £4. I'm pretty sure I paid like £3.25 for that, but this is the nature of the clear out, isn't it? Got £5 for the Skyline Made in England metal shoe trees. Got another £5 for the Lacoste shirt. Got £4 for the M&S extra fine merino wool jumper. Made a loss on that, I reckon, because I'm pretty sure we bought it for £5. And we sold these Guccinari boots for a tenner. And lastly, on eBay, we sold this bowler hat for £16.15, proving my conspiracy theory yet again, because that has just had no interest on it whatsoever, and all of a sudden it gets sold. So I'm adding it to the clear out, because it's still getting cleared out, isn't it? It's old stock. Right, better get all that packaged up to send out tomorrow. It's Sunday today, so I might as well get it packaged up now for the morning. Alright, see you tomorrow. Day 4 has been our slowest day yet. We've only made 2 sales, although I did do last night's update quite late, so that might be the reason for it. I've just stolen a few. What have we sold? We got rid of the Forza bracket for £7, and this Chemplay board game for £3. So in total, we've added £10 to the kitty. Can't complain really. Right, I'll see you tomorrow with another update. Day 5 now, and we've made a grand total of 0 sales today. I don't know whether that's because all the actually good stuff was priced a little bit lower and obviously has sold, or it was just a slow day. What I'm going to do though, to truly test it, is to delete all the remaining listings and re-upload them again, try and get the fresh interest, because obviously Vinted is so saturated with new listings, so it favours those new listings. I'm going to turn my old listings into new listings and get fresh interest yet again. I just didn't think it would wear off that quickly. It's only been 5 days. I thought at least it would last the week. I'm still getting favourites and that, still getting some offers, and I'm accepting them, and they're not buying it, which is quite frustrating. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. The penultimate day, day 6, and relisting worked an absolute treat. They're all quite low cost, but they're out the door. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to just clear it out and make way for better stuff. So we sold the 2 England tops and this sweater shop thing with 2 other items in a bundle for, I think it's £2.75 each. So yeah, basically giving those away. Sold the Arsenal top and the PSV top for a £5 each. Sold the Barracuda jacket for £10. I thought I was going to get so much more on this, but just no interest whatsoever until I put it up for £12 and then they offered 10, so I was like, you know what, I'll take it. I made a loss on that, very marginally, but yeah, I really thought that I'd do well, but it just goes to show things don't always go to plan, do they? And finally we sold the Reselling leather bag on eBay for £13. So I think yet again made a slight loss or broke even on that. I'm taking the L on all these items because I've given them a chance and they're obviously not that good, so get out of my sight and I'll make way for other stuff.
Get out of my pub!
So I've still got a few more bits to relist because it's quite a tall order relisting everything in one evening basically, but hopefully tomorrow, the final day, we've got a lot of sales to announce. Right, I'll see you tomorrow then. It's the final day of the clear out, day 7, and we've sold some more bits. Let's go through them. So first we sold the All Saints shirt as part of a bundle with 2 other bits. That was for £10.80, so I'm not doing the maths on that, but yeah, sold that. Sold the It luggage cosmetic hanging bag for £1. Sold the Winnie the Pooh tie for £1.50. Sold the Bura abdominal thing for £6. Sold the Kaiser 5 boots for £10. I really thought these would do well, but they just haven't at all, which is just a shame really. Oh well. And last we got £5 for the Fit Flop shoes. And there we have it for all the solds. I haven't calculated any of it up, so I'll just do that in the outro now. As you can see up there, we sold 38 items and brought in a total of £217.94 to add to our balance. I would say that was a successful week. They are not the only solds we made this week, however. We've sold quite a bit, so let me go through those now. So starting with the sales on eBay, we sold the TalkTalk business Wi-Fi hub that we got from the 20p shop. We sold that for £20 and I personally delivered it to the customer because it was nearby. We got £22.45 for the Wrangler corduroys. There was a t-shirt in the Vinted challenge which I didn't actually include into Vinted because there was nothing of that brand on Vinted, so I thought, what's the point? Anyway, turns out it's the singer Nelly, or the rapper Nelly. His brand, Vocal or Vocal. Anyway, we sold that t-shirt for £18. We only bought it for 2. Sold the Levi's Fowler boots for £26.95. Sold the GM cricket bat from last episode for £21. I can't believe it. We sold the Lidl uniform, Ralph Lauren polo, for £42.46. Bought that from TK Maxx for £18. I knew someone would want it. I knew it. Got £16.15 for the donut backpack. Sold both Risha Rain Warrior 2-piece sets. One for £27.95 because they wanted Royal Mail, and the other for £26.95. We've made our money back and still have the Camelback to go. Got £12.50 for an M&S jumper. I've had this juicer for ages and someone's finally bought it. I couldn't include it on this Vinted challenge because you can't sell juicers on Vinted, even though I bought it off Vinted. Maybe I bought it quite quick. Anyway, we got £17.95 for that. And last on eBay, we accepted an offer for £15 on the Uniqlo shirt. And now for the Vinted sales. We got £18 for the Mountain Warehouse walking trainers, running shoes. I don't know what they were, but yeah, we made £13 profit on those. Sold the beat up Brooks that we got from Vinted. We got £8 for those. Sold the 2 Quicksilver shirts as part of a bundle from this Vinted challenge, to be fair. I think it was the £2.40 each one. So £4.80 for those two. Another 2 items that sold in a bundle was the All Saints t-shirt and the COS shirt. Got £4 for the LL Bean patchwork shirt. Bit disappointed in that one, but it's out the door and lesson learnt. Sold the Kyus golf polo for a £5. Got that for £2 ages ago. And the cricket gear has done really well. We sold the pads and the glove set for £15. We sold just the pads for a tenner, and we also sold the helmet for a tenner. So we're in good profit territory already with the bag and one of the cricket bats still left to sell. Got £3 for the Dasco 2-way shoe stretcher. Got £2 for the High Estate running top. And lastly, we got £3.50 for the Tonka bin lorry. And that does it for all the sales. And that also does it for today's episode. Really hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.